and welcome to this week's video from Numasika. This week I would like to tell you a bit about how I am planning a series of paintings and a bit about why I am painting in series instead of just in single pieces. And also I would like to tell you a bit about what kind of art supplies I use and why I use them, and also how much is actually going to be used for like a series like The Day I Became a Butterfly, as I am currently working on. First of all, why am I painting in a series and not in like single pieces? The reason is quite simple. It's because I am working with themes when I work with my paintings. It's like I paint because I have all of these questions and I have all of these unanswered things in my head or things that I don't understand in the world or about myself, and I need to work with these themes. And to me it's not enough to just paint one painting and then say, okay, now I have this thing out. I need to have a long period of time where I work with this theme and where I am able to think about it and to try out different things. And to me it's also a way of then being able to actually talk about this theme, because I love to discuss different kinds of political subjects or something, but I am not that great with speaking and like thinking and like being, you know, like having a conversation, and then I always end up standing afterwards and say, okay, I could have said this and that and that. And when I work with paintings and I do it over a period of time, I have like all of these small parts of the theme that I find important, and I get this to be like the whole thing, and then I feel like I have said everything that I need to say. So this is my way of like talking or expressing myself better than I can do in words. So the first thing is to decide on what kind of theme am I going to be working with. And normally this is something that occurs during a process where I am painting on something that I'm not exactly knowing why I'm painting on. It's like a middle thing. I'm just working with something because it helps me think. I can show you. This is what I worked on during my decision period of time for this series behind me. And when I work like that, it helps me to think, because I am a person that when I'm not painting, I am extremely chaotic in my head. And it helps me when I paint, I can actually organize my thoughts, so I know what it is that is important to me right now and what it is that I need to be working with my paintings. And in this case, it is the psychological violence, emotional abuse thing. And as soon as I know this is the theme that I am going to be working with, I decide on what kind of colors that I will be going to use, because to me it is like the most important part of my work is actually my colors, because I love colors. So this is the thing that I do next. I decide on the colors, and in this case I have like two different feelings going on, like a darker part and a brighter part, a happy and a sad. And the sad part for me is, I find it very, it is strong and it is dark and it is every single thing that I have experienced is like not positive. So I needed to express that in some kind of way that is not me now. So I decided that I wanted to try out a new media. So I'm going to be doing like some vinyl cut print, and it is going to be black and white like this one, and it's going to be combined with drawing. So it's a kind of special technique. So that's the one part, just black and white. And then I wanted to have something extremely bright for the positive part of the series. This series about the part of the series that is about finding myself. And therefore I decided to use like very bright colors and very perhaps a bit peculiar color combinations, but I love that. So I tried out the different kinds of color combinations and decided on 6 colors. And I do this. I take like all of the colors and put them together like this. And when I find a combination that I like, I put it up here on my board. And I think I have perhaps done like 30 different kind of combinations, and I have 6 up here that I like. So these 6 are the ones that I'm going to use in the series. So that is the next thing. So in this series I'm going to be using 6 colors and a white, so it's 7 colors in every painting. And yeah, then it is the thing with the like the style that I'm going to be using, or the like the, oh, this word I'm always forgetting. It is like the composition. Woohoo! That is the word. What kind of composition I want to work with, and what kind of shapes and like things. So in this case, it was it started out where I worked with like this. I just thought about, okay, mountains and landscapes, and to me it was like too many straight lines and not enough like round shapes, because I feel more soft and mild and now, so I'm not like edgy as I was before. So therefore I wanted like to have the round shapes. So I tried this thing out, and that worked perfectly for me. So now I have the colors, I have like the composition, and then I need to find out what each painting is going to be about. And therefore I sat down and I thought about what kind of themes to me is the most important in this subject that I have. And I wrote them all down here. And I first wrote down the negatives, and then like not exact and opposite to the negative, but something related, but in a positive. So now I know what the vinyl cut print are going to be called, and what the themes for those are going to be, and I know what the themes for the big paintings are going to be, because this is the opposite from the negatives. So I have to find out what the middle stages, like the ones here behind me, they are going to be called, or what the theme for those are. So that is where I am right now. I'm not exactly, I know what it is, but I don't have the name because it's a bit difficult. So, but that is the like physical planning of the project. Then I need to find out exactly how many paintings I will be painting, because to me it's quite important to like organize, because I have this extremely chaotic head. It's nice to know, okay, I'm going to be doing this, and I am going to be painting like this many paintings in that size and in that size. So in this case I'm going to be doing 9 paintings in 3 different sizes, and I'm going to be doing 9 lino cut prints. So it's going to be like 36 paintings or cuts, lino cuts, print things in total. Yeah, that is a lot, but this is like the process. After the planning of all of this practical stuff, I need to find out what kind of art supplies I need. So now I know that I'm going to paint like 9 big paintings, 9 on paper, 9 in like a medium size, and I'm going to do like these 9 print things. So what kind of art supplies do I need? Then I go and I find out how much paint for each kind of painting, and what kind of colors and how much I need of each color, because some colors are actually I'm using a lot. So like this homemade soft white color I'm using quite a lot in every painting. So I need to find out how much I need of each, and then I order everything from a place where I know it will actually arrive. And I know it sounds a bit boo-hoo, why not just order when you need the things? It is because for not that long ago, I experienced this. I wanted to have like big canvases for a series of paintings, and I ordered those, but they did not arrive on time, or actually they did not arrive until 3 months later. And to me, 3 months is a long time. So I actually had gone in another direction and didn't get to use these big canvases, so I'm going to be using those now. But I really hate to have like this great idea and not being able to work with that, because I need to do it now and here, and I can't have an idea and then just do it like in 3 months or 4 months or half a year, because then it's not important to me anymore, and then I don't feel like doing it. So I have to order all of my art supplies, so I know that I'm actually able to do this series now. And now I have all that I need to use for this series, so I can start working. So what kind of colors do I need? How many colors do I need? I need a lot of colors, and some I need more of than others, but in general I have bought like 30 cans of paint, like in this size, and I use these 2 brands, are my preferred ones, Amsterdam Acrylics, and this is System 3 from, don't know how to pronounce that, but these are the ones that I use, and I use those because they are good and not extremely expensive. So these are the colored colored types of paint that I use. The white paint I order like this because I use a lot of white, not direct from the bucket, but I mix with the other colors to make my colors. And I use a lot of white because I have, like you see here, I have this soft white in all my paintings, and this is of course the base of a soft white. So I'm going to be using a lot of those. So like a lot of paint is going to be used in this series. Then I will be using a lot of tape because that is what I work with. So to do the big shapes, the round ones, I use this. And this is actually for wrapping books. It's like a what is it called? It's like a plastic see-through thing that is like a sticker, so you can like take it off. Yeah, you probably know. But like this, I can cut shapes in this, and then I can stick it on the canvas, and then I can paint and get like beautiful edges. So this is what I'm going to be using for the big shapes. And then I have, oh my god, all of this, and I have a lot more. I have like, don't know, 30 rolls of tape in different sizes. I have, this is the smallest one. I think this is 6 millimeters. And then I have the biggest one, it's this one. So these are the tapes I'm using, and this is washi masking tape, and it is extremely good. I really love this. So 30 of those. Then I am going to be using frames to frame my works in. I'm going to be using frames for the smaller works on canvas, and I'm going to be using frames for the ones on paper and for the prints. But I don't exactly know right now what kind of frames it's going to be, because these are just the cheap ones from IKEA and I don't want to exhibit those. So with that, I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to find out. And that is not so important. The important thing is that they're going to be black with like this white border around. So, and the same with the one for the canvas, it's going to be black frame as well. Good. So these are the frames. Then I have the canvases, and I will not show you, but because I'm going to do 9 paintings, I have 9 canvases, like in the size 60 by 80 and in the size 120 by 160 centimeters. So they are standing here and they are taking up a lot of space, but that is a good thing because I love to have my things here. So that is the canvas. Then I have like paper, and I am using now this here, Fabriano it is called, and it is acrylic, meant for acrylic painting, and it is 400 grams. It's a thick kind of paper, and it is a really good kind of paper, and it is really great because when you use the tape, it's not like sticking to the tape, so it's just looking good and nice when you take up the tape. So this is a good one, and I always order it in these big pieces because then I can do the size that I want and as I like, and it's also cheaper to order it that way than to just order like the one that I have for my printing, I have bought this one because I didn't exactly know what kind of size I wanted, and I didn't know how much I wanted to do, or I was not exactly sure that this was something that would be going to work for me. So therefore I just ordered this, and this is actually good, and this is also Fabriano, but this is for printmaking and drawing. So, but this is good. I love this. That was my paper. Then I have ordered like the thing that I'm doing my prints on, and that is just a normal vinyl, don't know what it's called, mat or whatever, board. This one, and yeah. Oh no, that is not everything, because I have, you know, a favorite kind of art supply, and to me this is the thing, the poster marker. I use this in every single thing that I do. I love those. They are just amazing. I have tried out different kinds of markers like these, and they didn't work for me. This is working. And I am using a lot of those for these paintings, because there are a lot of detailed work with that. So for the big paintings, I will be using like 2 Posca markers for each, and for the smaller paintings, perhaps 1 for like the 2 small ones. So I will be using a lot of Posca markers, and I will be using pink, blue, green, black and red. So this is what I am going to be using. Yes, I think that is all. I have told you about how I choose the theme. I've told you about how I organize. I've told you about how I stock up on art supplies. Yeah, this is how I work. So to me, it's really helpful to work in this way, because I am a chaotic person, and this has really helped me organize my way of working, and it has also helped me organize my thoughts, and yeah, I am more confident in my process now than I have ever been. And I think that is because I now have a plan that I stick to, and it's an easy plan to stick to, because I find the theme that I really want to work with, and I find out what I'm going to be working with, and because I love the theme, it's a motivation for me to keep on doing this. Because before, where I didn't really know why I painted a painting, it was just like an expressive way of just putting color on. And then I quite quickly lost interest, and because I couldn't explain why I was doing what I was doing. So now I know it's also more fun to just stick with it and to work at all. So if you, as I have had this problem with finding out why I'm actually painting and putting words into what you are doing, then perhaps you should try out what I have done here. I don't know. To me, it's working. Well, for me, it's working. So perhaps it will for you too. This was all from Numesika this week. And yeah, I hope to see you again next time. If you found... What am I saying? If you thought this was interesting to look at, then please like and subscribe. that was what I was trying to say. Have a really nice weekend and hope to see you. Bye.